been, and none more excited about his play than Dak, and that's what the beauty of the whole situation is. And Romo has certainly had Dak's back the entire time he's been there, and it's pretty obvious that Tony's pretty sharp himself and can play a lot of good quarterback.
He looked like the old Romo to you.
Well, yes, and he every nuance. I think he knew that his series were going to be limited, so he was going to make sure he got every nuance in, just to be sure, I guess, that all of it was still working.
Were you nervous with him behind that left side of that offensive line at all?
Well, candidly, you'd like to have him come in when you got the full complement out there, but I thought they overall played well today over on that left side. And so by the time that I'd seen Dak early, I felt pretty good about the left side when Tony got in there. But it was, I think, such a positive for our team to see that the depth we've got now at that position. And candidly, Tony has stepped out there and looked just like he's looked at practice, or like he's just ready to go.
I'm guessing you would have loved to have had the 14th victory.
Well, yes, that would have been nice to have, but the cost was really too high if keeping Dak, Tony, or keeping them in there for the entire game, and basically playing some of the guys that we didn't play on defense, and really keeping more of our offensive guys in there longer. It just, at the end of the day, was not worth it. I thought at the end there, though, that we might be able to keep that thing pushed up there close enough. At the end of the half, when we had them pinned and then didn't get something out of that, I thought if we'd gone up 2 scores there, then we might have a chance, even though we were limited, to win this game.
How do you manage the 2 weeks?
Well, that's, of course, we work hard. Everybody puts their blinders on. Everybody does really understand what a grand opportunity this is for this team, and all of the work and everything that they've put in has got a chance to really pay off for them. I'm particularly pleased, really, I am, about today, because if you're a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, then you see a chemistry, you see a camaraderie. You saw, just to start with, number 9 and number 4, and you saw really how genuine it is for them to be working together the way they are, and how really exceptional that their situation is, and how we're benefiting from it as a team. And I think when you look at all the protocols that we have in the NFL today, then certainly when you got depth at that position, you're in good shape. But in general, I thought that I'd hoped we could come out here with a win, but be that as it may, we sure got out of here without any meaningful injury, and puts us in good stead for the next 2 weeks to practice, work hard, and be ready to play our first game.
Jerry, I know you had high expectations for Romo. Was this maybe even better than what you expected for what he did today?
Well, I frankly just have such a history of not a wish list, but I just have a history of watching him come in when he's healthy, and just really having being able to create offense. And certainly he showed that today with the way the team moved and the way the team operated with him. And so I'm just happy that our fans, I'm happy that in general NFL fans saw, because what it said was this is an exceptional set of circumstances is happening on this team as to our quarterback situation, and it's very, in a positive way, exceptional for Tony to be playing the role that he's playing, being there, being available, being ready to go, maybe even having the readiness that you could dream of, and yet basically recognize the chemistry of the team that's been developed with Dak. All of that, I think, bodes well for this football team.